Rhapael Munava now recommends the reduction in the number of subjects in schools. And as Ian Kitani now reports, the chair of the task force has recommended the formation of a committee to oversee the implementation of the recommendations.
7 months after a task force to look into education reforms was formed, the Working Party today presented its report to President William Ruto. The task force highlighted various recommendations, top among them reduction in the number of subjects in lower and upper primary schools, a new financial system to fund students in universities and TVETs. The task force also recommended the implementation of the reviewed capitation to schools in the CBC curriculum. The Munava-led team also recommended the recategorization of secondary schools based on career paths, as well as development of NEC and its capacity to print national assessments. While presenting the report, Professor Rhapael Munava, the chairperson of the task force, recommended the formation of a committee to spearhead the implementation of the recommendations.
I think it is very important to have an advisory committee, a Ministry of Education Reform Implementation, Education Reform Implementation Advisory Committee. And that committee should monitor and evaluate how the recommendations are being implemented.
President William Ruto, while congratulating the task force, made clear his commitment to implement the recommendation, with 29% of this year's budget allocated to the education sector.
30%, 29-point-something% of our budget this year is going to education. 628 billion shillings is going to education. And we made it deliberate because we needed to sort out many things. We needed to sort out the pupil-teacher ratio, student-teacher ratio.
With the report recommending a new funding model to universities, Ruto reiterated his quest to ensure equality months after he proposed a new model to fund university students.
We will provide the resources to make sure that the funding model that we launched the other day for both our TVETs, colleges, and also universities is fully implemented. I have made a commitment because it is the only resource that we have and we are sure about.
Days after the High Court affirmed the school feeding program, President Ruto promised to work with counties that will implement similar programs.
And I am very happy that we have provided resources to increase our students under the school feeding program so that students can go to school and find a meal. Any county that's going to agree to partner with us for every shilling they put in the school feeding program, we are going to match it.
Ian Kitani,